have made it to Robby Layton's shop with the Onyx off-road bus. So I'm gonna pull in here and see what we're gonna do with it. Alright, Robby is about a half hour away still. He's just getting back from the airport, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing unhooked while he finishes up getting here. So we'll start with some safety chains. Come on. These put away. Yeah, we're like 12-hour drive from home, I believe it is. This thing rode no problem the whole way. It has no, oh, I locked it, keys are in the truck. It has no sway bar on that front end. So when you drive this thing, it wants to like lean really bad, but I'm hooked to the frame right here, not to the axle. So that has no play back and forth. So that holds it nice and level going around corners. If I had this thing grabbed by the axle, it'd be all over the place in the turns. So you'll find the key. Hopefully I brought it. All my stuff, because I'm living out of the truck. All right. There we go. We're going to put that in there. We'll get our light bar. Who is calling me? Don't know you. So people asking how long these batteries last on the light bar. It's been on for like 12 hours total. I mean, I stayed the night partway last night, and it's still got 50% left. Well, I don't know if it's actually 50%. 2 lights are still on. That could mean like barely enough to light up the second one or whatever. Either way, they'll last all day, no problem. Okay, get our steering wheel straps. This is just a safety, not actually holding anything. There's some people that hold the wheel with that. I don't. Pop these off of here. Back you go. Now, it's in park, okay. Get it unchained. Give me that. Okay, out we go. I'm gonna add some tilt so I don't hit that hitch on the underreach. So close. Bring this in. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab, before I forget, my axle chains here. These big lift springs have so much droop in them, and they're such a high arch that when they droop down, this comes forward, and then when I was hanging the axle from it, when I originally towed it, they got right to the point, but they didn't flip over. But bouncing down the road might have been enough to cause them to flip, so I just chained the axle up. These go up in the headache rack of the truck. Right there. Oh, it's locked because I slept at a truck stop last night. There we go. So this one doesn't have it, the other one does. In one of my videos you could see where the key was hanging. Not this one, this one. So when you get new toolboxes, they almost always come with the keys hanging on the inside. And on this one right here, the spare keys, or the keys for it, are hanging on the inside. Every one of these toolboxes uses the same key, and they all had their keys hanging on the inside. So when that was spotted in one of my videos, someone said, now somebody could get into your toolbox and steal all your tools because we know where the keys are. It's like, yeah, they're locked inside the box, so you can't get into the box without the keys in order to get the keys. So it's fine. And then now if I ever lose my other keys for it, I have more right there I can grab. But I guess I would be locked out of the box though, so whatever. Okay, done. So we got the bus unloaded and we have a major problem because my AC stopped working, and that is completely unacceptable on a 95-degree day when I got 1,000 miles to go back home. Luckily Gilligan here has an AC machine. He rolled in off the airplane, hopped out of his car, walked in and got the AC machine, and we're gonna see if we can get this thing working again.
You know what, it's the least we can do for him rescuing somebody else's bus and delivering it to me for no reason.
No, but I said Robby built a bad bus, so it's your fault, and then we hate each other, and then
no, we do.
Yeah, we really do. This is fake. That's assault. I'm pressing charges.
That's assault. It's my property.
Hold on, where's the?
Yeah, oh, actually,
hold on.
I was on the neighbor's property.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I found out in the comments that you have two very different type of people.
Oh yeah.
There are the people who absolutely hate you.
There's no in between.
No. They hate you, and they were threatening to like unsubscribe from my channel and all this stuff if I ever so much as mentioned you again, which, hey, here he is. You can go now. Or there's the other type of people who worship the ground you walk on and got so mad at me for joking around instead of praising you for the world-class piece of art that you built.
Those are my people.
There's still there's only two groups.
And there's no like, he's okay.
No, nobody thinks Robby's okay.
No. Either all or nothing. See, they're all in or they're all out. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because the ones who absolutely hate you watch you twice as hard as the ones who like you.
No, they really do. And they watch 100%. So
yeah, people who don't like you watch. Hold on, no, the other way around. People who like you and like what you do watch most of what you do. People who hate your guts and can't stand you watch every freaking minute of everything you do, and those are the ones we make money off of.
Your friends and family will watch 25 to 30% of what you put out. Haters watch 100%.
Thank you, haters.
But we're gonna get you back in business, so you don't have to sleep another hot night.
Oh, I'm getting a hotel tonight. Screw that. Yeah, this died last night at like 10 o'clock at night when I was sleeping in a truck stop parking lot. It was like 90 degrees. Miserable night of sleep. So tonight I am getting the hotel with AC and a shower, even if this gets fixed. Rule number 1 at Cascade Heavy Rescue: if the AC doesn't work, neither do I. But the problem is I'm like 1,000 miles away from home, so I kind of have to. Well, Robby, how'd it go?
You know what? It's not my fault that you drive a Western Star, okay?
Ooh, fighting words.
I'm just kidding. Didn't go well.
No, so topped off a charge, that was not the issue. They said it's either like what, expansion valve
or the compressor.
Or the compressor. So
not a body shop.
Not something we could fix with an AC machine. Thanks anyway, Gilligan. Yeah, so what's the plans with this now?
So I've got 5 gallons of gas. I'm gonna.
Well, you got other modifications you're gonna do to it.
The only thing we're gonna do to it is put new leaf springs and sway bars.
To
get
pick the back end up and then stable.
Level it out, stabilize it. Ultimately, this is a 6-inch lifted bus with 38-inch tires. It's gonna have some sway. It's not a stock bus anymore.
But the part of the wiring that failed and made it broke down is stock wiring, not Robby modified wiring.
Nope. The modified wiring is standalone, isolated in the back.
Oh, and you want to see something that shows that here? If we come back here, this has been sitting at my house for 3 weeks, a month, something like that, in over 100-degree weather, and the ice cream is still frozen. So your guys' part of it is still working.
Hey, the red arc system's still working like a charm.
Yeah, your guys' part is still working, even though it's set out in the corner of my yard in 100-something degree weather for a month.
No, it's getting its cool down cycle. Oh look, let's see if it's charging.
The Ford part, however, up there, not so much.
Oh, look at this. Battery's at 100%. We're pulling 22.6 volts off of the sun. We're not charging off the vehicle, and we're not plugged in.
So it's going straight from the solar panels to
Yep, we're 100% charged,
right now?
and it's pulling 22.7 volts from the panels on the top. Pulling 5.7 amps. It's a pretty sweet system, actually. So the way this red arc system works is if you're driving down the road, the alternator, we put a 250 amp alternator on it, so it'll actually help charge it, and it'll slow down the charge from the panels. Or you can be stationary and plug it in. It's like if at night you could do that, or you can go like this. Flip that switch. See, we just killed the panels. So now it's not charging. Now we're 100% on the battery. Watch this. Turn it right back on. Goes right back up to 22.5 volts.
So now it's running off solar directly.
Yep. It's pretty.
Even though it's super hazy out today and lots of clouds.
Yeah, it's still pulling.
It's still running this 100% off of solar.
Yeah. So, super cool. That way, I mean, this system has 3 different ways to charge it. Off of whatever it's called when you plug it in, the solar panels or the vehicle. So
Shore power.
Shore power, that's the word.
Shore power.
Shore power.
But I just want to point out that the part Robby did is working still.
The internet won't believe you.
Especially when I edit this creatively.
All of a sudden,
just like I'm going to creatively edit that my AC needed a slight tune-up until Robby touched it and now it's destroyed.
Hey, you know what? It is what it is. You know, we're here at your service.
Yeah.
For all your broken down needs.
All right, well, we are leaving Robby's shop. The bus is here to continue the build and modifications and such things. My air conditioner still doesn't work, but it sounds like it's more than just a simple recharge, so it's gonna have to go into the shop when it gets home. And I don't know how many different ways there are to spell miserable, but I've got like 12 hours of driving in 100-degree heat to figure it out. So I'm gonna drive part way back right now and see if I can go, or see how far I can make it before I run out of hours, and then find a hotel that has an air conditioner and a shower, because both of those are necessary. Bye-bye, Robby shop. Not fun. Got the windows down enough to get some airflow, but not so far down that it's just wind buffeting like crazy. Not ideal. So that's not 100% accurate. If you actually look at the weather, it says it's 104 outside, but either way, it's hot and we're going really, really slow. I don't know if that's better or worse because we're going so slow, there's no airflow to cool you down, but it's so hot, it's just hot air coming in anyway. So I'm gonna try to get to a motel soon. So we've made it to a motel in Brigham City, Utah, that most importantly has an air conditioner that I am sitting right in front of. We'll eat some Maverick pizza because there's a Maverick right across the street. Also, very importantly, has a shower that goes really cold because I took a super cold shower as soon as I got here because I was just like overheated and done after hour and a half to 2 hours at Salt Lake City stop and go traffic in 105 degrees, 104, whatever it was, with no air conditioning, sitting on black leather seats. Was not cool. So normally I absolutely hate motels. I would much rather sleep in my sleeper than a hotel any day. But when it's over 100 degrees outside and my air conditioner's not working and I need to get up really early in the morning, had to break down and get a motel, so I have some air conditioning, cold shower, all that stuff. I am going to try to leave my DOT clock resets at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning, based on when I got here, the 10-hour break, all that stuff. That means with pre-trip and all that, I can be hitting the road at 3:30 in the morning, so that's gonna be my goal, is to be on that highway right there at 3:30 in the morning, and then I got about a 10-hour drive home from there. That way I get most of that drive done before the heat ever warms up for the day, and it's just the last part of the heat that I'm not spending like, you know, all afternoon into the main peak of the heat of the day. Get home, get done, and then 100% top priority, get that Western Star into the shop and get that AC figured out. That absolutely has to happen, because other than that, that truck is parked until that's done. So I'm gonna finish my Maverick pizza dinner here, and then it is early bed and early morning. We're getting some fuel here at the Maverick. This should be our last fuel stop till we get home. Should be able to make it all the way on this, no problem. Then we're gonna run inside, get some snacks, some breakfast, and hit the road. All right, we are rolling. It is 70 degrees outside right now, so actually cool enough to drive with the windows up, which is very nice. So we're gonna get going, hopefully get a good bit of these miles knocked out before the temperature comes up, and then just not be happy the whole rest of the way home once it does. Now the only problem with starting your day at 3:30 in the morning is by the time you're ready to stop and get some lunch, nowhere has lunch yet. So it's already starting to warm up. It's like, I think it's 9 o'clock local time. It's 8 o'clock on my logbook time for taking my 30-minute break. Luckily, I have a solution for the no lunch problem. EcoFlow going, running our microwave, cook up some lunch. Now I'm over here thinking I'm living it pretty good because I got my microwave and power right here, but then you turn around and you got this guy next to me. I definitely have some sleeper envy going on right now. That would be nice. I mean, this is cool and all, but that'd be nice. So that's cooking. Back when I used to race monster trucks for a living, I had a setup like that with the big toter home sleeper on the back. It was amazing. It's like a full RV inside. It's got everything you need to live super comfortable. And one fun fact is that truck is longer wheelbase than my truck. I mean, you can put a Zacklift on the back of that, and for like long haul type of towing stuff, like what I'm doing on this trip, you wouldn't have the whole, you know, boom, and the Genesis wouldn't fit because you only have that little bit of frame right there. But the Zacklift fifth wheeler, that's just the underreach off the back that folds up right there, that would absolutely fit right there. And you could even have the single winch on the top, have your underreach, could have the stiff legs, you just wouldn't have the big recovery boom off the top. And that would make one hell of a comfy long haul tow rig, especially with that long wheelbase. It'd be great for towing. know, because like with the long haul towing stuff, like what I'm doing here, you don't need all these winches and a big recovery boom and all that stuff. You just need the underreach off the back. And it would be nice to have just the single winch right there if you have to winch a dead truck out of a parking space or a yard or something like that. But you can absolutely have that with a fifth wheeler. All of this is unnecessary for like the long haul towing. In all reality, it hurts you because it's a bunch of unnecessary weight you're dragging around that makes it harder to scale on your back axle. So that over there, that'd be the way to go. Okay, breakfast is over. 30-minute break is done. This driver is taking his trash to the trash can like a responsible driver. I wish more would do that. This guy is enjoying life over here, and I am gonna get back to heading west. Let's go see what the rest of the day brings us. Another fancy one over here. That clown right there is all mad at me and honking his horn at me and stuff because I'm driving responsibly through a truck stop parking lot where people are walking around and he wants to do 100 miles an hour. So in response, I continue to drive responsibly through a truck stop parking lot because fuck him. Now he's gonna tailgate me. Dumbass. Oh, but check it out. Now that we're on the highway, it doesn't even matter because it's uphill. You weigh 105,000 pounds. I weigh only 35, so you can't even keep up anyway. Freaking moron. So the scales are open, and I'm obviously empty, fairly lightweight. And so we roll across the scales, the license plate reader, and I got the flashing sign saying okay to bypass. This guy's following along right on behind me, and as soon as I got to the sign, it started to pass me, it flipped to truck must enter scale, and he did not. So we'll see if he gets pulled over. Now he's trying to pass me, so if they come on out of the scale to chase down the truck that went by, I'm the second truck now, and he's in front. We'll see. Back across the river and into Oregon. And it is smoky and hot. Back to the wildfires. Oh, we are finally home. Oh, it's so friggin' hot. That was not a fun trip. I will say though, the Western Star ran absolutely flawless the whole way, which that makes me happy, aside from, you know, the whole like no AC thing. That makes me sad, but the truck itself, perfect, not a single flaw. I mean, yeah, the AC thing, but the truck does have 400,000 miles on it, so you're gonna kind of have to expect things like that. Rusty, hi buddy, how are you doing? So that was a long 3 days. We're gonna call Cascade Heavy Rescue officially out of business until I get that AC fixed. I'm gonna start making some phone calls and figure out a place to get an appointment and get it into like ASAP. Or, you know, I could just like drive this one instead.